evidence and schema to try to read between the lines and figure out what the author is really saying. With this particular story, our question says, where was Jeff? So we're trying to infer where Jeff was. The story says, the shelves were piled high with boxes of every size and shape. Each group had a different picture and different bright colors. There were so many people, men and women, mothers and little children, teenagers putting more boxes on the shelves. Some of the people were talking together as they chose the boxes and cans they wanted. Jeff was having a hard time remembering which one to buy. He knew that Tuli wouldn't be happy if he brought home the wrong brand. He also knew that Tuli was probably getting very hungry. So I need to figure out where Jeff is right now. He's at a place with lots of people. There's boxes on shelves. And I know that he's buying something for Tuli, probably a dog based on the picture, who is hungry, and there's a specific brand they want. Well, it sounds like he's shopping at a store, because there's boxes, where they sell things for animals, so I'm guessing maybe he's at a pet shop. So I start with my inference. My inference is my gut feeling. Where do I think he is? I think Jeff is at a pet store. Now I need to prove why. What specifically can I point to in the story that gives evidence that I think he might be at a pet store? Because the story said he was in a place with lots of boxes and was buying food for Tuli. Sorry, that cut off of our screen. Now we need to think of our schema. Your schema is where you ask yourself, so what? So what? He's in a place with lots of boxes, lots of people, and buying food for Tuli, and the fact that there's that picture of a dog there. Really have to explain as if it's an alien who knows nothing about our culture and how our stores are set up. Well, I know that stores are organized with many shelves full of products to buy, and that dogs need special types of food that can be found at pet stores. Now, this last category where you connect concepts would be if we're talking about a social studies or a science lesson. For this, since it's just a reading lesson, I could talk about how it helps me to know the setting, and therefore I can understand the story better. But for right now, we're just focusing on this level 3. So I think Jeff is at a pet store because the story said he was in a place with lots of boxes and he was buying food for Tuli, and I know that stores are organized with many shelves full of products, and that when you're buying something for a dog, you need to go to a specific store such as a pet store. Let's go ahead and see if our answer is correct. We thought that he was at a pet store. Now, a pet store isn't exactly one of these options, but I know that sometimes you can get dog food at a grocery store as well. So my guess is that he's at a grocery store. Yep, we got it correct.